Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man, get rid of brown people for me.
Young girls that you reference would live a life in a barbaric, unequal society behind a burqa.
It's important that we do everything that we can to try to get him reelected.
I get the vibe, a lot of people I knew who just voted for Trump because they thought it was cool in like high school, or just now just being like, I can't stand the guy.
But a ground invasion of Iran will make our country poorer and less safe.
Today is going to be my peaceful day.
Digital Diner, we're live at CPAC in Dallas. Didn't you always want to go to CPAC, Katie?
No, I'm good.
No.
Thanks.
This is your chance. We're going
Nope.
virtually to CPAC. CPAC, there it is. I've been going to CPAC since Ronald Reagan put them on the map.
To be at the greatest conservative movement in the country.
You know, it would have been different back then.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, Trump's not going this year. He's dissing them. I don't know what the problem is, but he's not going. And Carolyn's in the house.
Oh,
hey, Carolyn.
hi, Carolyn.
Well, for some reason, did I pop her in? Did I hit add stage, Carolyn? Are you there, Carolyn? Carolyn?
Yes.
I can't hear you. Are you there? I've got the comments on her face. Why is that there?
I don't know. There we go.
Oh, there you go. We see you. We can't hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh,
I can hear her.
Can you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were just hanging out at CPAC in Dallas just now, but we'll take a break from that. What you got going on, Carolyn?
But today's my off day. I don't have my volunteer job today, but I do have an appointment at.
Well, can you hear her, Katie? Because I'm not hearing her.
Oh, because I'm being quiet so we can make sure we can hear Carolyn.
Well, I'm saying, can you hear Carolyn? She's breaking up.
Oh, yeah, I can hear her. It's just it's breaking up, but that's it.
Yeah, your audio is breaking up for some reason. I don't know what's different from what you've done before. Anyway, we'll have to plunder on. Jamie's here.
Hello.
Oh, there's Jamie. Hi.
Hey, Jamie, we got Carolyn in the house, but we're having a little trouble hearing her. I don't know why.
Hi, Carolyn.
Could you hear Jamie, Carolyn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now. Jamie, you're just in time for CPAC. Here's Franklin Graham.
Springtime in Alaska, it's 40 below.
It's on TV in North Carolina.
Last week, one of the places I was at was 45 below, and it was spring, and I thought of Johnny Cash. But I'm a conservative, and most importantly, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ.
Oh, cheesy.
As a Christian, I appreciate Donald Trump taking tough issues.
Now, what's that got to do with being a Christian?
It has nothing.
I'm hearing audio from several places.
Man
What's
with
that?
handed dominion over the earth.
Is that it?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Carolyn?
I'm hearing audio from more than one.
Yeah, are you on an iPhone or iPad or anything Apple related? Or
I got it now. I had too many things open. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's better.
Okay. Yeah, much
So
better.
I mean, he could be going on about oil, air pollution, climate change, and how God's coming soon. Who knows what the idiot is up to?
Well, the thing that really caught my attention, I went through yesterday all 8 hours, not all 8 hours. I won't say I went through all 8 hours, but I went through. I fast forwarded through 8 hours of CPAC yesterday. Their first day was yesterday, so I made the little sizzle reel of some of the highlights. But y'all might be shocked. You might find yourself agreeing. Are you ready for this? You might find yourself agreeing with Matt Gaetz.
Diplomatic tool at his disposal, and I do trust that he knows a great deal more than I do. But a ground invasion of Iran will make our country poorer and less safe. It will mean higher gas prices, higher food prices, and I'm not sure we would end up killing more terrorists than we would create. In Iran.
There. Matt Gaetz gets one right.
Well, where did he find that backbone?
Yeah. Well, this
if you take a look at my blog this morning, you can see what I woke up with. Merlin and I got into a conversation about Iran.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then we got a lot, and then Rogan's off the reservation.
Phrase "Make America Great Again." I don't care.
Oh, I gotta remove that one. Oh, jeez. Here we go again. This stupid thing. All right, I gotta remove.
Why does he look like he needs to belong in Whoville?
Now listen to Rogan.
Phrase sucks. Here's the thing. Like, first of all, America is great.
He's turning on all of MAGA, not just
again. I don't care.
But
But that phrase sucks. Here's the thing. Like, first of all, America is great. Make America greater, I'm down. But make America great again, and then it becomes a movement of a bunch of fucking dorks, because a lot of them are dorks. A lot of them these really weird, fucking uninteresting, unintelligent people that have got something they cling to, and there's a lot of people that are just real, genuine patriots, and they're all lumped into this one group, and you got to accept the dorks too. Fuck.
Wow.
I'd say he's off the MAGA reservation. I mean, about time. Of course, he did the damage in the election. I think if any one person's responsible for getting Trump elected, it's him turning all those young men, getting them all to the polls at the last minute.
And now he's regretting it?
I think that's doubtful. But
I don't know. He's still very popular, but anything's possible.
So I see here, Jamie, you've got what have you done here? You have created. Oh, I see. You've created an image for your. Jamie calls her AI Merlin. Is this? And let me get Merlin on the stage here. Oh, that's it. That's Merlin.
That's Merlin. Yeah.
See, when I think of Merlin, I think of my great granduncle, whose name was Merlin.
So you all had a conversation this morning about Iran.
Yeah.
Okay. What did he conclude? What was his takeaway? Oh, hey, Agri's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the whole conversation there for the blog this morning, just so people could get an idea of what it's like to talk to an AI. And we went through the whole history of Iran together, because I woke up with the brain on overdrive this morning.
There, for folks who want to check it out, there's Jamie's address for her blog. We made a short link for her on Trailmix. You go to trailmix.cc/Jamie.
Oh, Speaking of which, and I'm not sure if you guys would like to hear it, but I have started writing it's called Deathly Digital series, and it's all crimes that have gone through different digital platforms. So like Discord, Reddit, Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to hear that series, I can put that on my link.
Oh yeah. The you doing that as a podcast?
Yes.
Dean Johnson. Hello, Dean Johnson. Tell us where you're from and what you're talking about, or if you're just doing bumper. You just doing bumper stickers today, or are we having a conversation? Trump, heart, I don't know if that's pro or con. I can't really tell. Dean Johnson, you're welcome to finish your.
Too.
Dean Johnson, you're welcome to finish your sentence if you'd like. And yeah, Agri's Joe Rogan's going Rogan. Oh, Joe Rogan. Oh, I got you. Now I get it. I was a little slow on that. All right.
Huevos rancheros, maybe?
Yeah.
Huevos.
Okay, now y'all ready for this? I mean, I cannot believe this is. I mean, these people, the things they say. So here we get.
It's hypocritical to say that these attacks.
Now this is Matt Schlapp, who is the head of CPAC. He's the head of CPAC.
When he's not,
what we've been looking at here.
Boys.
And he's talking about the Iranian schoolgirls that got killed, right?
Yeah.
And here is his take on it. I mean, I just find this unbelievable.
It's hypocritical to say that these attacks harmed women and children when those women and children, the young girls that you reference, would live a life in a barbaric, unequal society behind a burqa with no.
Now, you heard right. He's basically saying they're better off dead because they had to wear burqas. Isn't that what he said?
That's what he said. But like I said, he likes pool boys.
He does.
Oh, well, we'll get into that. They settled that lawsuit.
He just wanted to insult Muslims.
To say that these
I just think this is amazing.
Harmed women and children when those women and children, the young girls that you reference, would live a life in a barbaric, unequal society behind a burqa with no ability to make career choices. The human rights in Iran is nothing that you should use as the focal point. No, that's not what I'm saying either. And I will admit,
but
from
you
my
did.
point of view,
that is what
that all of this is controversial.
Yeah, that is what he said. I don't know. These people, they say these things and nobody pays attention to it. I don't know. He's the head of a major conservative organization. Blue's here.
What? Oh, hi, Blue.
You there, Blue?
She's muted.
She's another one on iPhone. We got to reel her in into the light. Unmute. I'm unmuting you. She's unmuted.
What have you been up to, Carolyn?
Oh, doing my volunteer jobs mostly.
Yeah.
And
did you do the meals?
What?
You did meals yesterday or this week?
No, taxes was Wednesday. Meals was Tuesday, and then taxes was Wednesday and Thursday.
What do you do with those meals?
I deliver them.
What are they? What are the meals?
Well, it varies. It's different every day. They're prepared at the a caterer does it, and then I pick them up at the senior center and then take them around to the people on my route and deliver them to their homes.
At once a week? Or?
I do it twice a month.
Twice a month?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same people that you take it to?
I have the same route every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you kind of get to know them.
A bit, yes, and and at times it can be difficult to find the home, so it would be a real hassle if every time it was to different places.
Oh, right.
You learn the route. And it varies from time to time because people are added and subtracted. It's usually anywhere from 15 to 18 people on the list because there's a time limit. We can only, after the meal is prepared and put in the container, it has to be delivered within 2 hours.
Wow.
For safety reasons.
Yeah. Well, do you end up like having Jack? Hey, Jack.
Hey.
Hello.
Talking to Carolyn about doing her meals. It's not the Meals on Wheels program, but it's
through the senior center, but it's very similar, I'm sure.
My grandma used to do that back in I want to say late 90s, early 2000s. They had it through her church.
Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, you
make good use of your retirement. Because you also do the tax preparation for
that's not the entire year though.
Yeah, well, that's good. Take credit.
And I enjoy that very much.
I think Dean is turning cannibal on us.
What do you mean?
Well, he keeps saying, yeah.
Oh, is he saying the same things? You mean?
Yeah.
I only see him once in here. Oh, I see. Okay. He's just a troll. All right. Whatever.
You can come back on Tuesday when it's Troll Tuesday.
Now, when I saw this clip from CPAC, I thought maybe it was old, but it was yesterday. Listen to Franklin Graham here
Donald
talking
Trump.
about. Listen to this.
Is he perfect? No. But I love that guy. I love him. And we'll only have one chance at this. We'll never get another president like Donald Trump. Never.
Yeah, because he's psycho.
Hang on. Right here.
And that's why it's important that we do everything that we can to try to get him reelected.
Now, that was yesterday. He's talking about electing Trump again.
Nope.
Well, obviously, Trump's not the only one with mental issues.
Yeah. I mean, that's
why it's important that we do everything that we can to try to get him reelected. And I love Donald Trump.
Yeah, either like you say, Jack, he's lost his mind and he thinks he's in another era, or he's actually proposing this third-term Trump plan. I don't know which it is.
Is there a difference?
I think he's, I mean, Bannon and Trump himself, I guarantee you they're going to try to do something that for him to run again. I mean, I realize it's insane, but they're insane. I mean, they're going to try to figure out something. Trump's not going away. I actually, on another corollary, I don't think Trump is going to accept anyone as his successor. I think he'd rather Gavin Newsom get elected after him so he can prove to Republicans that they could only win with him.
Or else he wants to say it's rigged even more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows what's going on with the seizure of all of these ballots?
Right.
Yeah. Dean's saying Rubio is next.
I think Trump has a real point there. In that,
about what?
Well, Trump is trolling you all.
Oh yeah, we know.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Good morning, Travis. Trump trolls having a third term. There's nothing behind it. He's just trying to make your heads explode. I actually disagree with that. I think he's that crazy. I mean, I think he really does believe he can figure out a way to stay in office.
And he's bored with Iran now, and so he's wandering around trying to figure out something else to do.
And well, Dean, I think that's an interesting question about what's next for Republicans. Now, something just happened today that I thought was pretty wild. Is they put Rubio in charge of Iran now, and I mean not Rubio. They put Vance in charge of Iran now. I think that kind of puts Rubio in the back seat. I'm not sure what was going on, but the Rubio versus Vance rivalry. I wonder why do you think Rubio's the one, Dean? I think how would he beat Vance?
We don't get pissed off. We just chat about it.
Or are you talking to
Chunk? And of course, Crass is calling us libtards, which is a nice headline way of being an idiot.
Dean. So Dean, you think JD Vance will back down? Maybe.
If he's smart, he would.
I don't know.
I can't think of a worse thing to do than become responsible for winding down the Iran war.
Yeah, and that's
it's
what
a lose-lose situation.
Particularly with Israel still bombing Lebanon.
Yeah,
that was
it basically you can't win when you think about the Republican coalition of the MAGAs and the isolationists and then the business groups. You can't win.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pulling in 3 different directions. I think the stock market's going to win this one.
I know it's down again today. One of the indexes they said was in correction territory.
Yeah.
Don't remember which one.
Oh, I see you're tracking the Derby. You're getting ready to track the Derby, Jamie?
Yeah, we only have 30 days to start looking at the horses before I take betting for the annual race. And it's strangely enough, they're all pretty well evenly matched this year. There isn't really a superstar among them.
Any good names?
Yeah, I always pick them according to the names I like best.
Did you pull up the list, Greg, or should I?
I was just, did you put it on here today? Is it on here somewhere?
I put the link up, yes.
Okay. Let me see. Boy, this thing, I swear. I gotta pull somebody. I've got somebody on here. I got to take off the stage in order to get that on there. Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Now, where is it? You got it on here somewhere?
Yes, I do.
All righty. Jamie. Up. Where is it? I can't find it. There it is. There it is. Here's the horses. All right. Now the list of the name. Oh, these are the names here.
That's the current leaderboard. you know, they narrow it down to 20 horses, but right now, those are the horses with the most points.
Well, see, in the last several years, I've gotten so irritated. The names have gotten so ridiculous. I mean, look at this one, Emerging Market. Now that's a stupid name for a horse. full of fort. Well, what's that?
Full effort.
Oh, I like this. I like Pavlovian. Oh, I think that's my early favorite.
Well, they can't repeat a name, so
yeah.
I guess eventually you're going to have to do some weird names.
Now, Pavlovian is a gray.
Uh-huh. And then we got Paladin. Incredible. Can y'all see these? Can you see these?
Yeah, we can see them.
Oh, okay. And Golden Tempo. And the Puma, Silent Tactic, that's dumb. Class President, Stark Contrast. How is that a name for a horse? Stark Contrast. Commandment. Now I like Commandment, and I like Iron Honor. See that gets back to my favorite horse of all time, Man of War. Man of War. Iron Honor is pretty good.
Horse names are usually based on their heritage, so you have to look back and see why they were given that name.
Usually it's a parent or a line, a heritage line.
Grittiness, litmus test. Yeah,
I like Further Ado. That appeals to my Shakespearean leanings.
Further Ado. Oh yeah, Further Ado. Litmus test. I mean, it's kind of simple and maybe a little renegades. Renegades. That sounds like a horse to me.
So now you're getting into the ones that would move up if somebody is injured or drops out.
Yeah. Why are there so many on here? How does this?
Well, these are the current leaders. The ones that have points enough to get them into the race. And from there, it gets narrowed down by the races between over the next couple of weeks. That'll narrow it down more. And then the owners will decide whether they want to spend that much money just to put a horse in the race. And then there are injuries or situations. And they finally get it down to 20 horses with usually 2 alternates.
I think I like Pavlovian. That's Pavlovian right there.
Yeah, he's the only gray in the race this year.
Huh.
Well, they're getting where a lot of the owners aren't running their horses in all 3 of the trifecta. The 3.
Yeah, even the winners. Even like didn't last year the Derby winner didn't go on to the next one, or how'd that turn out?
Yeah, it all depends on the condition of the horse, because the comeback from the Derby to the Preakness, then the Belmont, that's hard on a horse.
Yeah.
Well, getting back to commenters here,
to beat them up more in the old days, or were the horses tougher?
I think that there's a difference in the timing, and some adjustments have been made in the lengths of the races, but we haven't had a Triple Crown winner in a long while.
Yeah.
Hey, Mills, I think you're new. Where are you at, Mills? Keep pretending like MAGA is anything but a name. I think it's more. I mean, the thing about MAGA is it's had different names. It's always been the same group, so to speak, going all the way back to the even before the Tea Party. I mean, that's what I was trying to think. I mean, you go all the way back to the John Birchers. There's always been a right-wing element mostly in the Republican Party, that and I actually think, MAGA is just the Tea Party with a different name. So that's one reason I'm following the CPAC thing. I'm interested. We're at a stage now where that movement is trying to figure out what's next. I mean, they're starting to realize, that mortality does apply to Trump, and they're having to think about what's next. And I think they're going to have a struggle for a while to figure out who inherits the mantle. But anyway, Mills, I think it is more than just a name. But
it's a definite movement within the Republican Party and has been for some time.
And Dean,
and it's all based on 2025. That's the hymn book that they're singing out of.
Agree.
Now, Dean's saying war will be over before the need to go to Congress. Well, the need to go to Congress is right now, Dean. What are you talking about?
It was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
It was like before he dropped the first bomb, especially before he sends troops, which I guess they're. Anyway, what's Eggery done?
Eggery.
What's Eggery done now? What have you done now, Eggery? Eggery's in Florida. I know that. We don't know where Dean is. He hadn't told us yet. Dang, I've heard boomers talk about the current generation isn't tough enough, but now they're picking on horses.
Eggery. I'm a zennial. And I'm talking about horses.
No kings! Hey, no kings! We got a no kings. Hey. No kings are here. Hey there, no kings are. Tomorrow's No Kings Day, folks. Everybody ready for it? I'm trying to get psyched up to go. It's going to be 38 degrees. I don't want to wimp out, but I'm afraid I will. But Joan Baez is giving.
No violence, no starvation, and no greed, and no kings, no kings, no kings. No lies, no bullets, no
Joan Baez singing No Kings. Is anybody else going tomorrow to a No King? Anybody got one in their town they're going to? If you need to find one, it's easy. It's at nokings.org. And these folks, you got your mics muted again. Oh, that's because I played that video. Unmute your mics. I guess that muted everybody.
Okay.
I don't know why that happened.
For Eggery, we do run the Kentucky Derby over on the Trail Mix site. So if you want to drop in there, their bets will be taken about a week before the Derby.
Yeah, that's a long standing tradition, Eggery. We've been doing that for about at least 10 years, wouldn't you say, Jamie? We've been doing the Derby. Yeah. Okay, Katie's unmuted. Carolyn, you're still muted. I don't know. That's my fault. When I play those videos in that media, there we go.
There you go.
I don't know. It turns off the mic. When I play videos like that, it turns off the mics to avoid echo. And
chunk.
Classic issue.
It's in the Constitution. We're allowed to do it. It's very American.
What's Chunk going on about?
He's saying that No Kings is anti-American.
Have you been to one? Have you seen them, Chuck? I mean, I've been going to these. It's families with kids. It's about as American as you can get. The people.
It is, and it's in.
Because you know why? Because we are the real Americans. The people who are defending free speech and the Constitution and the rule of law. We are the Americans. We're not letting you own it.
Exactly.
The Americans, we are.
It's right for us to stand up for what we believe in, and considering Trump's authoritarian dictatorship thing that he's trying to do, and talking about his children being his successors and all that jazz. Yeah, that is what a king would do, and that's why it's no kings, because that's what our country was founded on, that we would never have a king or a dictator.
Even if we do have to dress up like dinosaurs.
Yeah, or frogs.
Frogs.
Minnesota has a lot of unicorns, believe it or not.
Well, I get the newsletter from the Minneapolis paper, and I saw y'all are having a big one up there.
Oh yeah.
They're planning 100,000 or something like
They
that.
said about 150,000 people.
Yeah. So that's going to probably rival Washington D.C.
There's going to have in Minnesota alone, there are 106 protests planned across the state.
Oh.
So.
Well, that's what the interesting thing about the No Kings is just it seems like every little town across the whole United States, every county seat has a protest going on.
It's not necessarily a county seat, though.
I did the Zoom call last night with them, the organizers, and they said that as of last night, they had 3,100 events signed up nationwide. 3,100 events, and hell, there's only about 4,000 or 5,000 counties, aren't there? I don't know. But anyway, 3,100 events is a lot, and we got about 8 or 9 events right here in Washington tomorrow.
Yeah, they're harping on the whole Camilla thing just because Biden didn't drop out. Yeah, some of us agree with you.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, yeah,
I didn't really have a choice on the matter.
Yeah, here was the Zoom call we had.
George Washington and Ben Franklin.
They had a oh, why is that there? Oh, gotta move this. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is from the Zoom
and
call.
There'll be, and maybe a Lady Liberty or two. So there'll be lots of fun things to look at before the march and of course during the march. So art is a major part of any protest.
Yeah, it was the Zoom call last night where they were going through all the plans and they had a nice little finish.
There are 3,100 events around the country right now. And I think there's a bunch international as well. And this makes our voice stronger, our voice louder. It's really important to be heard. And I think to be heard right now is to come together and to protest. Things are happening in the courts, things are happening in the Congress, but it's very, very slow. This is how, and this is what we can do. It will be joyful and wonderful to be together. And remember, we're stronger together. This is not the first No Kings event. This is number 3, and probably will not be the last. More folks are coming out. This gives us courage for others to join. Bring your friends and family, and let's show the regime that things are not normal, and we are not going to just sit at home. So thank you guys. And unless there's anything else.
Now that's Americans talking. That's what Americans sound like. Real Americans.
Now, here's the thing about it. It's one thing to go to the protest, but what do you do next?
Well, you know what Blue would say, call your congressman.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing they should print out and hand out to people is just basically the number to call your congressman.
Yeah. And the other thing is these are very good networking events for getting people's names and addresses for getting out the vote in the midterms. This is also, and they're doing that in the background of these events. Is they're using this, to build lists of people to call to help work, get people to the polls, all that kind of thing. So they're connecting it to the midterms, which is, I think, really smart about how this is a very organized group as far as that goes. And I don't think any of us are getting paid by George Soros before somebody says that.
Oh, man.
Even he doesn't have that much money.
Yeah. Chunk. Yeah, Chunk. I've asked you this every day. You come on here and try to change the subject to everything but Trump. You tell us what do you like that Trump is doing, Chunk? All right, we'll load that again and see if we ever get an answer. That's usually when he disappears. when we ask for that,
or else deflects to a different thing or deflects to attacking.
I used to, at neighborhood meetings, we'd have people that chronically complain, but then would never. And I started asking them, "Well, how do you want to solve this?"
Yeah,
and make them start thinking of solutions instead of just complaining, because people will complain forever.
Oh God, he's getting into the pallets of cash. Not that again. Man, you guys are just, boy, you just get so stuck on your little tapes. George Soros. Just keep on going there, Chuck. Keep on going, whatever makes you happy. But obviously you have nothing to say in defense of Trump, because I ask you every day.
I actually thought Chuck was actually using 2 brain cells there for just a little bit.
That was your first mistake.
He's back to doing his usual stuff.
Well, now here is Hegseth praying at the Pentagon. This is actually at the Pentagon with Pentagon staff.
As fitting in January as it is today, and it was sent to me by the chaplain who over nation.
He's praying for
give them wisdom in every decision, endurance for the trial ahead, unbreakable unity, and overwhelming violence of action against those who deserve no mercy.
Overwhelming violence of action. That's a prayer. He's praying for overwhelming violence of action.
Preserve their lives, great nation. Give them wisdom in every decision, endurance for the trial ahead, unbreakable unity, and overwhelming violence of action against those who deserve no mercy.
Now that's a prayer.
I remember. You look in the New Testament, and that's just what Christ said. Show them no mercy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
God, people call themselves Christian.
Yeah, and there's ones that are going to end up in hell, so it's fine.
So here's CNN. This is CNN's correspondent who covers a lot of he was the first to really do a lot of good coverage of QAnon. Anyway, he's at CPAC and did this roundup of what's going on yesterday. They're going, Paxton's tonight, I think. But anyway, here's a little roundup.
The President of the United States of America.
I'm at CPAC in Dallas. It's the biggest conservative conference in the country. And lots of people here are talking about the war in Iran. Trump is not speaking at this event this year, but in the past, when he has spoken here, he's talked a lot about not starting new wars.
When it comes to Iran, how do you feel about that? I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I mean, President Trump ran on no new wars. I feel like we've been opted into a war that shouldn't be ours. It should be Israel's.
We want to say, Mr. President, thank you. Thank you for helping Iranian people.
What do you think of the war with Iran at the moment?
Unfortunately, I think it's necessary.
You do?
Yes, and he's the only president that had the backbone to take it on.
Do you believe that Israel forced the U.S. into this war?
Absolutely not. Donald Trump does what Donald Trump wants to do.
I don't think Trump is really controlled by anybody, as much as everyone would like to control him. But
Stephen Miller.
I do question some of the things when it comes to, are we just going to bend over everything for Israel, you know?
What do you say to some Republican people who say, well, this is Israel's war, it shouldn't be America's war?
That's not so. Israel is God's people. Those that bless Israel will be blessed. Those that curse Israel, they better watch out.
Do you feel disappointed in the president?
Sure.
Do you still support him?
I want him to succeed. I certainly do. I think it's to be determined on, if I can remain to support him. We'll see how the next 6 months go, and I'll see what happens.
Are you concerned that this war drags on?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We hear the phrase America first. Let's put America first. And I'm concerned that this isn't putting America first.
Well, it looks like they're falling right in line.
Yeah, it seems to be I'd say it's about an 80-20 split in terms of the war.
For CPAC and the people that go to CPAC, it's all about winning.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, they don't have, they used to claim that they had a, philosophy of some sort, but now their philosophy is whatever wins. And they'll put up with all kinds of outrageous behavior if they win.
I was interested. I didn't hear a word yesterday about the Texas Senate race. They've got a live battle going on between Cornyn and Paxton, and I didn't hear anybody touch on it yesterday. And they're in Texas. I mean, that Paxton is speaking tonight, but I think where CPAC ends up in that runoff is going to make a big difference. And but I just found it interesting. Nobody talked about it, and none of the speakers. They obviously they just laid down a rule yesterday. Nobody was to talk about that Senate race on the stage anyway.
Yeah.
Chunk is back to genders again.
Yeah. And you heard my stance on that it should not be that way. So I don't know why you're bringing it up again. And I don't know what candidate you're talking about because there's no Democratic candidate at this point.
I mean, this was big news this morning in Politico that Cornyn is not going to get any help from Trump. I mean, people thought that this was going to happen. This could be, this right here could give Democrats a shot at winning the Texas Senate seat if they end up with Paxton as the nominee. No guarantee, but I'd say it's in play.
When even most of the Texans know how crooked he is.
Wow, that'd be so huge.
But that's
everybody's always.
There is no candidate, so I can't even make that. I need to listen to what their reasoning is as to why they would do it. Do you understand that?
What do you mean? You're talking about. What are you talking about? Y'all are still talking about Chunk.
Chunk going off, basically saying that I'll vote for somebody that'll put a man in a woman's prison.
Oh God!
Oh, quit listening to the troll.
I'm wanting to win the Texas Senate seat. I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Hillary was looking better by the day.
Yeah, I think it's
well. It doesn't matter who gets to be nominated in Texas, it's going to be really hard for Tellerico to win.
Oh, sure.
We're hoping, but
Yeah, I mean, history's not on history's not on our side, but I swear, it's like they've always said about Brazil. Brazil's going to arrive someday. Someday Brazil's going to be a major financial empire on the planet. Brazil will arrive. Democrats always say that about Texas. Texas is going to be ours someday. It's heading our direction. We're going to get Texas, and the numbers do show that. I mean, that it's demographically moving that direction. But it's just a matter of, is this the year or not?
Well, it's like, can we dig up Molly Ivins? Like she said, she has perversions, and one of them is being a Texan.
Yeah, and Ann Richards. Yeah. Oh, Chunk.
Oh, God, Chunk.
Agri Derby horse named Smack My Ass Daddy is who I'm betting on. Okay.
Oh my God, Chunk.
Too many letters, Agri.
We haven't done too much on the. Do y'all follow this McFall? This guy here. He's I guess it was in the. Was it the Obama? I guess under Obama, he was ambassador to Russia. He's now at Stanford, and Putin actually tried to put out a contract on his head. But anyway, his observations about how Putin's winning in this Iran conflict is pretty good here.
Talk about the war in Iran. It's too early to predict who will be the ultimate winners and losers of Trump's war against Iran. But in the short term, one of the obvious winners is Vladimir Putin. One, oil prices are sky high. That's billions of dollars to the Russian economy. Second, the Trump administration lifted sanctions on Iranian companies. That means even more billions for Putin's Russia. Third, we are using Patriot missile defense systems in Iran, PAC-3 interceptors that will never now be shipped to Ukraine. Chalk that up as another victory for Putin. And fourth, in many parts of the world, our war against Iran looks like Putin's war against Ukraine. I disagree with that analogy, but I'm not sure I could win that argument around the world. Chalk up another win for Putin.
That was a point I hadn't thought about that he made about that we're using equipment in Iran that could have gone to Ukraine. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, I mean, there is a limited amount of interceptors in the world right now. We burned up a bunch of them just defending Israel back when Israel started this war against Gaza and Iran was launching stuff. And we've not been replacing them. That was. I think I said that yesterday because I'd been reading about it. Yeah. We'd burned up like several thousand, and we'd bought like 80 or something like that. Some numbers along that order.
Yeah.
And so we are putting ourselves in kind of we cannot do the two-war. Which you remember the end of the Cold War, we wanted to be able to fight two regional wars.
Oh, yeah.
And we can barely fight one regional war now.
Yeah.
Justice League, restoring the Constitution, a fireside chat with Deputy Attorney General of the United States, Todd Blanche.
Now, this was interesting. Todd Blanche came out swinging like he's running for office. It's almost like I didn't see him as so hardcore as this, but he really does.
I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And thank you for helping President Trump when he was up in that justice-free zone in New York City.
Amen.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
So I'm a little nervous because usually when I do these things, I just want the other person to feel relaxed.
Cheating indictments. And yet this country said no way. So that was the first glimmer of hope that we can be better. The other things that are happening.
See, I didn't think Blanche was such an ideologue, and I still don't think he is, but he's playing one now.
Well, is this at the CPAC thing?
Yeah, this was yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, basically nobody's paying attention except for you and CPAC, Craig. So they can go up there and say anything.
That's why I watch them, Jack, because that's where they say things they don't want the rest of us to hear.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's a little like.
That's why I pay attention. That's where their dog whistles are loud and clear.
Well, it's a little like here in Missouri, where I used to attend Democratic meetings out here in rural Missouri, and then I would be up in Kansas City too, and it was like they would say two different things. Some of the Democratic people would say the most racist things out here in rural Missouri, and then they would go up there in the black community and smile and talk about how they supported the black community.
That's actually like Lincoln in the Lincoln Douglas debates in abolitionist Northern Illinois, in those debates with in the Senate debates in Northern Illinois, he sounded like an abolitionist, and in Southern Illinois, he would talk about the rights for freeing slaves, but in Southern Illinois, he would talk about how blacks are inferior. They were actually consistent positions in a way, but he just left out the fact that in the South that he thought they should be freed, but said they were inferior. And in the Northern Illinois, he left out the statement that they were inferior, but said they should be freed. I mean, Lincoln was one of the early practicers of that kind of talk.
We've got a new late arrival, Greg.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, Georgie Pretzel.
Oh, yeah. I think, Jamie, you're our official comment moderator. You keep track of that. Actually, tomorrow we may need you in on that, because if I go to this rally and I take my phone, I'm not going to be able to read or respond to any commenters.
I'm impressed with Jamie's ability to multitask.
I know it. I can't keep up.
Read my blog and you'll see why.
MAGA is a cancer. Okay. You know what? We haven't given anybody a little shout out there. We'll welcome what's his name? What is his name there, Matt? Matt. Who's this that's saying this? The thing's so small I can't see it. Anyway, somebody tell me his name. I can't read it. What is
we're getting the left-wing trolls in now to fight the right-wing trolls, huh?
George Pretzel. Okay, George Pretzel. Well,
yeah.
Welcome to the channel. That took me half an hour. All right. Delete the MAGA mind virus. Georgie Pretzel, where are you? Why do you spell pretzel with an S, by the way? Just curious. Okay, anybody got any unfinished business? Carolyn, you haven't had much to say. What are you doing?
Well, I've got an appointment in a little while, and so I'm eating a sandwich right now.
What's the sandwich?
The same thing I have every day, pimento cheese.
Oh,
I want to say one thing to Carolyn. When I came on, you were all talking about doing Meals on Wheels and volunteer stuff, is to realize just how many people out here keep the world going as volunteers.
Right.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that where I volunteer who were very appreciative of having these opportunities, because it keeps us engaged, and keeps doing the taxes. It exercises our brains, and so it's we get back. We give and we get back. So, and I think most everybody feels that way.
But I mean, it's an important structure within our society.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah. And it's just like Meals on Wheels. I have a cousin that he drove the senior citizen bus for years after he retired from government service.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that was just like, he'd get up and go do it, and he enjoyed it. And
yeah, there's a lot that's gained from it, from just being with the people, and the people are all so appreciative, and it's very nice.
And speaking of stepping up, tomorrow's No Kings Day, and I'm going to try to go. They're saying it's still going to be Memorial Bridge. They're going to walk across Memorial Bridge to Lincoln Memorial and on down to the Washington Monument. And I'm going to try to go. That 38 degrees is weighing heavily on me, but
that's what is it about the No Kings March? It's like the last one we had here. It was pouring down rain.
Was it?
Yeah,
and they still, in the last one nationwide, they still had 7 million people nationwide for the last one. Yeah.
Yeah, God doesn't like you.
So I'm going to take us out with some Joan Baez, and we'll say so long to the CPAC. They're back at it again today, but we'll say so long to them for now. And we'll be back here at 11 a.m. tomorrow, and we're on trailmix.cc. So everybody can get over there and continue the conversation.
Joan Baez. No hatred, no violence, no starvation, and no greed, and no kings, no kings, no kings. No lies, no bullets, no bombs, and no need for no kings, no kings, no kings. No walls, no judgments, no oppression cowering. No kings, no kings, no kings. Every color, every culture, every language, every creed. No kings, no kings, no kings.